Hi guys, welcome back to Sunday League to Champions League. My name is Chris, aka Big Will, and today we have a tough home game against Havant and Waterlooville, followed by a tough away game against Hemel Hempstead. As you can see, in terms of league positions, Havant and Waterlooville are currently in third place, Hemel Hempstead are fifth, and we have had an improvement in our form at long last. We are sat in sixth place at the moment, but with these two games to play today, we've got a very tough ask really, and it'll really test our playoff credentials. We're in a position now where we could well qualify for the playoffs. I don't think we're going to win the league. Dulwich Hamlet are absolutely smashing it at the top of the league, so it's going to be a case of just seeing where we can end up come the end of the season. But if we get two good results today, we could certainly be in with a really good opportunity for playoffs come the end of the season. In terms of our recent form, since that phenomenal comeback against Ebbsfleet last time out, we've done really well to be fair. We had a nice away win against Chesham, followed by two home wins against Farnborough and Weymouth. We suffered a little bit against Wildston and Folkestone, but we managed two draws in those games and then a 2-0 win away against Hendon. So we're unbeaten in seven, and overall we've lost 1 in 11, so we're doing a lot better at the moment. But with these two games coming up, it's going to be a tough ask, but hopefully we will get some good results in this episode and we can really give ourselves an opportunity for the playoffs come the end of the season. We're currently in the process of renewing contracts as well. A number of the players are accepting that they might have to take a pay cut, but unfortunately, in terms of strikers, Higgs and Smith wants double his wage. Higgs doesn't want to renew, so we are going to be potentially looking to try and find other options up front ready for next season. But for getting this first game underway at home to Havant and Waterlooville, it's going to be a tough game, like I say. They are sat in third place, they're in good form themselves. Hopefully, we can continue our decent run and really try and push on. Havant and Waterlooville and Hemel Hempstead, by the way, have got very good informed strikers. Havant and Waterlooville striker is Mohamedou Fall. He is currently third in the scoring charts for the campaign and he starts up front for them today. And Greenidge, who plays for Hemel Hempstead, is currently top of the goal scoring charts. So defensively, we're going to have to be on point to try and keep them quiet. In terms of the early stages, it's all Havant and Waterlooville in the opening 10 minutes. They've had a lot of the ball. They've only created one opportunity though, which wasn't on target. So we're looking okay at the minute, but we are certainly going to have to try and create some opportunities here. Burton with an opportunity here with a corner, looks to whip it into the far post. It's headed away. Kedwell finds Barnes and he thunders it just over the crossbar. Really important opportunity there, but positive to see that we are going to be creating opportunities in games like this, and it's going to be a tough ask, like I say, for both of these matches. We've been in good form, yes, but at the same time, some of the teams that we've played are in the lower part of the league, so we're winning games at last that we should be winning. But in terms of the playoff hunt against a couple of these teams, it's going to be tough. So hopefully we can get good results. As you can see, in terms of chance creation, we're doing very well actually against Havant and Waterlooville here, and hopefully we can convert one or two of these chances. Higgs does well getting in on the midfielder Warui, but he couldn't keep hold of possession. And this is Fowl who went for the strike, and it manages to get cleared backwards. But Critchlow manages to find Fowl who puts it in. I thought he might have been offside there, and he was. So we're quite lucky there. He finished it well, but he was offside. It remains 0-0 here as we approach half time. To be quite honest, I'd quite happily take a draw from both of these games. Like I say, they're very tough matches against two teams that are in great form. And if we can draw, even though we are currently the better side, if we can draw, it's certainly a good sign, in my opinion. So hopefully we'll be able to just create a few chances and give ourselves that opportunity. Here's Barnes, plays it out wide to Burton. Straight away at the start of the second half, we're looking to move forward here. And Hayder is in behind Wakely, and Hayder has smashed it home 17 seconds into this second half. And that is a brilliant finish from Hayder. He absolutely smashed it past the goalkeeper. And we have a lead now. But we have a highlight immediately after in Havant and Waterlooville's favour here potentially. And Taylor looks over the top for foul, and he plays it back to Warui. and Ezenoli manages to intercept and clear, but only as far as centre-back Taylor. We haven't got the players forward at the minute, and it is showing. Havant and Waterlooville trying to build again. Kedwell challenging well against Revan. Foul wins it again. This is Critchlow. Tom Carroll. Barnes clears. Higgs gets onto it, but loses out against two midfielders, and there's the chance. Mohamedou Faw with a lovely strike just wide of the post. We hold on to that 1-goal lead after an immediate response from Havant and Waterlooville. As you can see from the league table, we're currently moving up to 5th place, which is quite good to see. And what I'll do, I'm going to put the league table up on here so you can see it changing live in game. Kedwell looks to play it into the penalty area. Higgs was there, it's cleared away, and Matthews has beaten Barnes to it, and foul. Good interception by Batterum there at right back. Kedwell plays it forward, and now Higgs has support in the penalty area and finds Hayder. It's a 2-0 lead. What a performance so far in this second half. Ali Hayder with 2 goals now, and this is a really, really big performance. Like I say, I was hoping for draws, to be quite honest. We have still been a little bit suspect at times defensively, but it looks like our good form is going to continue here. Ali Hayder with a brace at the start of the second half. Alidor Hamilton struggling a little bit for fitness here, and I think what we'll do is make that change in central midfield. Ezanolim is struggling at left back as well, but we haven't actually got another option at left back at the moment. I think I'm going to have to leave Ezanolim on, unfortunately. Um, Everyone's playing quite well as well, and if Ezanolim's going to be the only one that struggles for fitness, then I think we'll do quite well. Callum Hutton is going to come on. By the way, he has improved masses. He's now rated a 3.5-star player, Callum Hutton. He's only on loan, of course, from Bristol City. But when we signed him, he was only a 2-star quality player, and the fact that he's 3.5-star now in that position of central midfield, he has really come on leaps and bounds since being at the club. And he is a player that I'd like to keep, to be quite honest, but whether he would sign permanently or not, I'm not entirely sure. Here's Kedwell, looking over the top here for Burton, does well to control it. Burton couldn't get the ball into the penalty area, and Neuville is breaking forward into Mohamedou Fall now. And Fowl looks to play it forward, and Charles almost got there. Charles is our former striker, of course, and Akers manages to clear, and Ali Hayder's managed to get onto it here. It's 3-0. What a break, what a delivery forward from our goalkeeper Akers there. It's a hat-trick for Ali Hayder, and that is a phenomenal performance overall. We have deserved it, looking at the grand scheme of things, but what a performance. Unexpected to win 3-0 against the side of Havant and Waterlooville's quality, but we continue our brilliant run, and Ali Hayder has once again delivered up front for us. A man on loan from Stokes Youth Academy has had a phenomenal season. I think that's his 4th hat-trick of the campaign now. He really has started to pick up a few more goals recently. What a performance. And as you can see, very highly rated at the back as well as moving forward from the central midfield and strikers. Really good performance. We push up to 4th place in the league table now. And with a game against Hemel Hempstead to come, it could decide. I mean, we could go 3 points ahead of Hemel Hempstead if we beat them. So getting these victories is vital at the moment. I think it'll give us a decent cushion. Whether we qualify for the playoffs or not, I'm not entirely sure come the end of the season. We've got the quality, as we're starting to show, but it is going to be tough. Regardless of how it goes, it is going to be tough toward the end of the season. And I mean, the target was top half, and if we manage to get in the playoffs, it will be a brilliant achievement. We were over expectations last season, and if we can do so again this season, we're certainly looking positive for next season, in my opinion. Ali Hayder, brilliant stuff from him. He really was outstanding. We've only got a couple of days to go until the Hemel Hempstead game, so I'll just whip through those off camera, and then we'll come back and hopefully continue this brilliant run of form that we seem to find ourselves in. Right guys, here we go for the away game against Hemel Hempstead. If we can do as well in this game as we did against Havant and Waterlooville, we could do quite well here. Hopefully we can again continue our current run of form. We have made 1 or 2 changes. We've got Eggs in goal, Ezanolim, Candola, Hanks and Batram at the back. Hughes, Corey, Hutton and Kedwell in midfield with Hayder and Smith up front. Hopefully again, like I say, we can get another good result here today. M.A. Hughes originally wanted to be played in central midfield, but such is our lack of options on that left-hand side. He is having to play there. Fortunately, he is quite a good player out wide, but unfortunately, because of the promise we made to him, it is going to be a bit of an issue. Emir Hughes was a late signing, of course, and at the moment he's only contracted till the end of the season, but because of the fact that he's only just signed a contract, he doesn't necessarily want to sign one for next season at the moment. And originally came through Manchester City's youth academy, of course, which is quite a novelty for this level, but we'll see how we go. As an Olim looking straight over the top here, and Edie manages to get there for Hempstead, but he's made an error here. Ali Hayder is in, and Ali Hayder has scored 19 seconds into the match, and we have a lead away from home here against Hempstead. What a brilliant start for us here, and we need to push on from this. They did beat us last time out. We've got a lot of work to do in this game, and as it stands, we're up to third place. What a fantastic turnaround this run of form has provided us here. And in terms of the playoff push, if we can win today, we'll be 9 points clear within the playoff places. So, yes, it's very early days yet in this match, but if we can continue playing in the manner that we are, we could be in with a really good chance for maybe a really good playoff challenge as well, because we're playing well and we're beating teams around us, it would appear, as well. And Gale with a brilliant effort there, just wide of the post for Hemel Hempstead. If we can beat teams around us, I think we're quite capable. I mean, we've beaten Ebbsfleet this season. We've now beaten Havant and Waterlooville. Maidstone are a team that I don't like anymore because we just seem to lose to them constantly. But we'll have to wait and see how things go. And that is a good effort again from Hemel Hempstead as it goes over the crossbar. We continue to hold on to that 1 goal lead. We've still creating more chances than Hemel Hempstead. They have had 2 attempts, which we've actually seen both of which were off target. Dulwich Hamlet battering Ebbsfleet. They're 4-0 up at the moment. Dulwich Hamlet, I think, are definitely assured of that league title. I can't imagine that they're going to lose that many games. And that is a brilliant ball by Akers, and Hayder's in again, and his shot was well blocked by the defender, and King manages to claim. Akers linking up superbly at the moment with Ali Hayder. Really good to see. And as we approach half-time, Hemel Hempstead potentially with an opportunity once again here. Imre looking for Greenidge, and Greenidge beat Batram to it. Batram didn't cover himself in glory there at right back, but Greenidge put the effort wide, and it remains 1-0 after that very early goal. We're going to remind the players not to get complacent and send them out with plenty of focus in their minds here. It remains 1-0. We're creating a lot more chances. Possession's quite even at the moment. Ebbsfleet are actually back in the game against Dulwich Hamlet, but it's only 4-2, so I can't imagine they're actually going to come back properly into that match at the moment. King with the delivery forward here for Hemel Hempstead. Gale manages to win it, but Hanks mops it up at the back. As an Olim into Emir Hughes. Now Corey looks over the top here. Ali Hayder couldn't beat Imre to it, and he plays it back to the goalkeeper King. King just holding on to it a little bit and plays it to left back Watson. Now Remy in central midfield. Back to Hobson. Now Kulea. Forward to Greenidge. This is a well-worked move here from Hemel Hempstead, and they're holding on to possession very, very well. And Kulea's in, and it's a brilliant clearance from Candola, and Hutton gets it further away to Corey, who tries to clear to Jaden Smith, but Remy wins it again. The highlight continues here, and Greenidge is in behind, and Greenidge has put it over. He's the league's top scorer, remember. We did well not to concede against Havant and Waterlooville with the informed striker Mohamedou foul, but at the moment it remains 1-0 to us, and we're holding on well to this lead. As Candola looks over the top, Hobson and Edie combine well to clear it, and Hanks has been beaten by Greenidge, and an opportunity again, and he smashed it quite a way over, and that is poor from his point of view. Defensively, we've not been quite as strong today. We're struggling in terms of fitness as well at the back, and I'm a little bit loath to make any changes, but I think I'm going to have to here. Hanks is struggling for fitness in this game, and I think we are going to have to make some changes here just to freshen that defence up, because the whole of the back four is struggling. And we're going to bring Gimyar on at right back, and we're going to bring Mabet on for a rare appearance at centre back. And he did it here. Kedwell's struggling, so I think we'll move Jaden Smith back to right wing, and we're going to bring Lee Higgs on to partner Ali Hayder up front. They seem to work well together at the moment, those two. So we'll see how we get on for the remainder of this match. Like I say, I was targeting 2 draws. The fact that we're on the verge of potentially 2 wins in this episode is a really, really big achievement, to be honest. And we are looking very positive for the playoffs here. As we go into the last 10 minutes of the match, it remains 1-0. That goal, of course, after 19 seconds, we basically stayed at 0-0 for the remainder of the match, and it looks like the game's just going to finish as it sits here. And that is a very, very good performance. We've had 2 very good fixtures there, 2 clean sheets. We've got a nice 1-0 victory there, and that is a fantastic episode for us. What a fantastic um, couple of games we've had there. We've done really well, and hopefully, like I say, the form will continue. And when we come back for the next episode, um, again, if we can continue with this form, I think we could be really pushing ourselves here. Dulwich Hamlet, I don't think are going to lose many games, to be quite honest. 18 points ahead of us. We'd need them to lose 6 matches, and I don't think that will happen in the remaining 13 games. But with us being 9 points clear within the playoff places, we've certainly got opportunities this season. And we've got some tough games to come. Even the teams at the bottom of the league, they're all tough games. We've got to be very, very on guard, and we've got to be very focused every single match. And I think what we're going to do as we move forward, we're going to come back for Maidenhead at home and Eastbourne away. So that's the end of March, beginning of April in season, and then we'll come back for the last 2 games of the season for Worthing and Farnborough, with the potential of playoffs coming not long after that. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for all your support. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It is all greatly appreciated. I will see you all next time, and this is Big Will signing away.